You're right. No, I love this. I love it.
I'm just kidding.
Pretty much Sac and Sacramento are equidistant from the Bay in different directions. So, anytime you're like, I drove 4 hours, we did too.
You should have seen the look on his face. He's like, you're not special.
You don't matter.
All right, anyway, we're going to get to game one here. You know, I think this is going to be a really fun set to watch. You know, both very
They're
good
both pretty
players.
explosive.
Yeah, very explosive players.
How can Gohan deal with Bayo?
Yeah.
It seems scary right now.
I don't know what his track record is against Bayo. I have not seen Gohan play enough recently, and I haven't played a lot myself recently.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's a very good player. Both players, though, he'll put in a lot of work, you know.
Now, this is actually a pretty even matchup, in my opinion. Cloud can kill Bayo super early, but that's if you have the setups, you know?
Yeah, the setups are what you got to find. But Bayo does have a lot of options to get out of that. But he goes for the back air right there. Very quick on the draw right there. And now goes for the side B. Knew he did not have invincibility on the ledge and had to go up right there.
Yep. Really
very
smart.
good stuff from Gohan right now, you know. Just putting in work, honestly.
That was just knowledge, honestly.
Ooh,
Is he gonna buffer?
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, he buffered.
I was like, what is going on here?
Well, see, if he didn't buffer an option, then he Crash could have gotten, you know, a trump and then into whatever he wants.
Exactly.
So.
And now he's gonna put him off stage. Oh, but he tries to go for a side B, but he gets punished for it.
Yeah, he got punished hard. He committed really hard to that.
A little bit too much, honestly, but
like,
you know, you gotta risk like that.
Crash was at 17 though. Like, he wasn't gonna die.
He wasn't gonna die, but he would have put him in a situation that would
unless he used his second jump. Like,
yeah,
I don't see a situation where he would have died from that.
Yeah, Bayo obviously does have a lot of good recovery options.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta respect the aggressive get up though.
You know, we're seeing aggressive playstyles from both these players though.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're in for a really good time.
And is this best of 5 or is this best of 3?
I think this is still best of 5. Oh wait, we're top 32, so this might be.
Would this be best of 5 or best of 3? Okay.
No, not yet. Till top 16.
I just want to make sure. That was my okay. All right, sounds good.
Okay.
I just want to make sure. I wasn't sure because these players are both very big contenders for the bracket, obviously.
They made it this far, man.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, both players putting pressure on each other. The back air's coming out.
Oh, wow.
He went for a side B actually right now. Now he has no jump. Gets the bullets right now and doesn't manage to catch that.
Gohan went for the down smash actually and got caught. Didn't end up using his limit in that moment.
Ooh, and they're both putting a lot of pressure on each other.
I like it. The
Back
turnaround.
throw.
The simple turnaround. He tried to go for Nair, get him off.
Caught from the side B, I believe. And the forward throw is not going to kill, I don't think.
The tech chase, but he doesn't.
But he is off stage.
Yeah, and he used his jump.
Ooh, I thought he was going to go for the second hit, but these up
wow.
air from Gohan.
Oh, and the taunt.
And the taunt.
Okay.
Respect, you know.
All right, man.
I see you, Gohan. I see you, man.
I see you, man. See it.
You know, that was a very close first game, though. I would not be taunting my opponent if it were like
no, like if you barely win, you don't be like.
But nonetheless, I respect it.
I'm not gonna lie, I do it.
All right.
No, it's too late. No, did you guys say in the announcement? I feel it. All right, we're gonna get some quick coaching. 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Already 20 seconds now.
You know, the Arcadian, known for it. It's a good thing.
Is it what?
It's a good thing. I'm glad. I don't have a bad thing with coaching, like a lot of people do.
I think it's good for improving. I think it should be allowed at locals.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But, you know, especially for the Arcadian where everyone's just trying to get better.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see an issue with it whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know why people have such a bad connotation with it. You know, if like a lot of these games have coaches, it's not a problem. You know.
Yeah, I think it's the kind of thing where it's like.
You need another person to.
Smash is not like a team thing usually, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like your own skills, your own knowledge versus the other person's skills and their own knowledge.
And they feel like it's a kind of a 2v1 situation.
Yeah.
I get it, but nonetheless.
Especially like some people are best friends with they're the top player in their sub-region, and then the person who comes in doing really well against their friend, just like, oh, I have my homie who I play, free for all at home with. So that's another reason.
Exactly.
But hopping into it, man. Got a pretty good start to this game, too. We're going to be starting on Lilat. I completely agree with this counter pick.
Yeah, I can...
I can see why it's good. Yeah, because, we saw Crash take a couple games on Lilat earlier, and then Cloud, honestly, I secondary Cloud. This is my least favorite stage.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to FD than go to this. I know some people like it as Cloud, but for me, it's like it's harder to recover.
Yeah, I get that. It's, you have to kind of adapt to the situation you're in,
Yeah.
obviously. And also,
Gohan
won
for that.
Gohan?
He died for that. Lyla tilted up. Lyla.
And that's why Clouds do not like it.
Exactly. Proving my point. Thank you, Lyla.
Oh my
Like it's hard, man. Like because usually it's Cloud, you go so used to like timing when you're gonna up B,
But
especially
then-
if you're not snapping.
Yeah.
But like if on Lyla, you gotta account for the tilt,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta count for that, man. And you don't know when it's going to tilt. You know, I mean,
Like,
you kind of do. But
Unless you pay that much attention to the stage while you're fighting an opponent.
yeah, that's a
it's
lot
like-
to pay attention to.
yeah.
Man. It can take pressure if you're.
Yeah.
But right now-
already doing pretty good with this counter
Yeah,
pick.
he's just putting a lot of pressure right now. And trying to go for some style with the down smash.
I mean,
It was like, I don't know if I'd say stop, but a little bit, just a very risky option. Or
not really
not
risky,
risky,
just
but
kind of going for it.
yeah, just going for an option, in all honesty. Up there, right there.
I mean, you know, Climb Hazard almost always snaps the ledge, so I don't know what he expected, but
Ooh, that up.
I feel like he got an air out of that. I'm not sure.
Ooh, the forward tilt does kill right there.
And it's even.
And he's gonna get that limit. Yeah, it is even, exactly.
Nah, honestly, Crash just needs one good hit off stage, and then he can just nair him.
Yeah,
he has
but-
no limit until now, so.
Yeah, but you know, ooh, and
over.
that is gonna be it.
Oh! What, he forward smashed that man? Hello?
That is not okay. Oh, he's going
Oh,
in
he
for
just
it
went
right
for
now.
it.
He's going
He had it.
Yeah,
he had it.
If he
If
got
he
that,
just waited.
He would have died. He would have killed him.
Now he
Ooh,
did.
but that back air.
Wow. Wow. That was so smart from Gohan. He was so close to bringing that back.
Yeah, that was very, very scary for Crash.
If he just waited a second, just 1 second, that could have been it.
Yeah.
Very well it could have. Whew. My heart, man. What are we seeing? Just a color switch?
Exactly.
The color switch is sometimes a power-up in its
You know,
own right.
I heard Vermilion talking about earlier how seeing that cloud skin is one of the scariest things. That icon is just terrifying.
What do you mean?
Like you saying the icon, like you see that cloud look in your face and you just get scared, man. I was like,
it's
you're whack.
like the anything could happen. Like
Exactly.
the sign of anything could happen, really. You know, you could be good in the matchup. You can study the character. Stuff happens, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just really good options. With
It's
both
like-
of these characters, honestly.
I think we're gonna go to an Omega here, actually.
Palatinus Temple.
Are they? Is Palutena in the rule set actually?
It usually is. Some of them don't, some of them do, depending on the tournament. But you know what? We're rolling with it.
I was not sure because I know the blast ones are a little bit different for certain Omegas.
They
And I
are.
don't know if it's I don't know if Palutena's in that one exactly.
Well, we haven't stopped it yet, so we're gonna stay with it for now. It's
It's
good.
like, okay, I just want to
Alright.
make sure. All the castles.
Woo!
Ooh, they're just trading back and forth right now. We're in game 3, a very intense set so far. Some close games for sure, and we're gonna get into this last game. See who can take it.
Crash is switching up his gameplay now, using a lot more side Bs. Because he wasn't really using them before, so now it's a really good really good time to kind of mix it up and throw out these options.
Yeah, 'cause
especially
he's-
now we have a flat stage and then we know where to go.
Oh, and he got
He
that
died.
kill? Did he DI that really? He must have DI'd that really
I don't think
badly.
he even hit him until after the
like-
witch twist.
Oh, this
no.
is scary. Is he gonna go for the?
Oh,
Good set.
there.
Oh, and he tried to go for it again. Crash is just going in right now.
Oh my goodness.
He is
Which
not
time?
letting up on this man. You know, 50% on him, and this is scary. You know, like Gohan
no.
started
Oh,
off really
no.
good, and now he's just getting so much
He's dead.
damage, and
Oh
he
my
is dead.
goodness. TCM Crash.
Crash just puts in that work and just absolutely demolishes Gohan.
Body.
That is not okay.
You don't just do that to someone on Gohan's level.
You just don't.
And
do
he just did it.
You know, I don't know what to say about that. You know, that was a battle of the DLC.
That was the battle of the
And-
DLC and Bayo won.
And Bayo. Exactly. Bayo just coming out on top,
Jeez.
dominating last game